Alright, what's up guys? Here it is. So, this is my 91 Mazda Miata. Factory hardtop. Short nose crank. Long nose crank, excuse me. So that's the beauty of this one right here. Even though it's a 91, it has the long nose crank. 139,000, almost 140,000. Quite a bit less mileage than my last one. Pretty close to stock, I'd say. Obviously, we have an energy wheel here. It came with this one right here. I'm not a huge fan of energy wheels in general, and I don't like how close it sits. Maybe for autocross, it'll be a little better. But this came with my old Miata. So this wheel means a lot to me. I've kept a hold of it since. So I'm really ecstatic to be using this wheel again. If the audio is a little different, sorry, I have to keep the windows down because first of all, that one doesn't roll up. So I'll be going into what exactly is wrong with it, what needs to be done, what's up with it, all this stuff. So let's take a drive in the 91 in a Miata. So we're gonna take a right here because we got a really steep driveway over there. And this thing is low and small and midget and petite and cute. It has that like wink mod on it as well. So like, you can't tell, the last owner of this car was a teenager. It was his first car. It was his first car, so like, you know, I give him a little bit of leeway. But some iffy mods. It also has max speeding coilovers. Yep, those are gonna have to go at some point. Absolutely horrendous. But I'm painting this car in a bad light. So again, it's a 91 with the long nose crank, so it's the 1.6. You know, people argue till the cows come home on which one's better. Sure, the 1.8 is better, but you can't deny that the 1.6 is still so much fun. It's not even funny. Plus, it's a little more free revving than the 1.8 was. But not a big deal. 116 horsepower, maybe. I doubt it. That's to the crank, so we probably have a blistering 99 horsepower to the wheel on a good day. I doubt it. So there's that. There's a ton of really, really stock stuff on this car. Clean title. It only had, I think, 2 owners. Really nice. So, what do I have to do to it? How exactly did I get the Miata? Okay, so obviously I've owned a Miata in the past. I loved that car greatly, like a lot, and I wanted another one. So, and it just so happened that someone wanted to trade my SI for a Miata. And well, of course, this needs a little bit of work, so we did a trade. A trade with $2,000 on top, and I'm using that money to fix this car. So what exactly needs to be done? Well, the brakes need done pretty desperately. That is uno one on the problems list that needs to be finished. This thing won't be driving again until I get the brakes done. So it needs the brakes done. The rear left caliper is leaking, so it has a lot of air in the system. It's very squishy pedal, very. So I'm gonna buy a brand new brake kit, including 4 discs, steel braided lines, new pads, new fluids, a new master cylinder and a new brake booster. That way it's nice and refreshed. And I'm also with that money going to be getting transmission, getting motor mounts, and a new clutch and flywheel. It's going to feel brand new. It's going to feel awesome. There's a lot of play in the motor. I had him rev it for me while I was out of the car, and it does move pretty good. You know, it's on the stock motor mounts. I can guarantee you they're just sitting there. I doubt you they're doing quite literally anything. Yes. It's just so nice to be back in one of these cars. It just puts a smile on my face immediately. So yes, it needs work, but I kind of went into that last video on like why I still did this. And the truth is, it's because I wanted to. Like, it comes down to that. Like, I wanted a Miata again, and I wanted to work on one. I didn't want to buy one already done up. There was a red one I was thinking about grabbing that I could have grabbed, but I just didn't want to. I didn't want to buy another one that was just done, you know? I wanted to make it my own. And this is perfect, you know? There's a little bit of stuff that I have to correct from the last owner, but for the most part, it's just maintenance items, you know, that I have to do to refresh this thing, make it feel good again. I'm also getting a lightweight flywheel with the transmission because I'm getting a Happy Meal kit from Flying Miata. So it'll be a stage 1 clutch, pressure plate. I'm getting a rear main seal and a lightweight flywheel with it as well. So it should be insanely rev happy. It'll feel great. It needs new tires, so the ride's a little, you know, but again, it's a 33-year-old car now. Like, that's crazy. The motor seems pretty healthy and strong, and it has 140K on it. You know, that's not low, but like, my last Miata had 180,000. I brought it to 190, and it still ran like a champ, and it's the same exact motor. So, and honestly, my other one smelled like oil a little bit once I drove it hard and I let off on diesel. I'd smell oil. I think it was from my valves. I smell absolutely nothing from this one. Even though it needs a few gaskets. It needs a valve cover gasket and a cam position sensor O-ring. It's going to be hard not to try to go into 6th gear. I've already almost tried it. I'm terrified of that. I now own a 5-speed again rather than a 6. And we have a real working oil pressure gauge. The temperature is running strong. It's running a good, clean, like 10:30, 11 o'clock on the dash. It looks good. Fuel gauge is working. Of course, we got the airbag light because he didn't connect the that light right, so we're gonna, but that's not a problem. When I get rev limiters, custom gauges, I'll get the block off plate, so that's not a problem. Obviously has the hard top with the glass on the back with the defroster as well. I don't know how the defroster works because there's no button for it, because this car, the 91, wasn't supposed to have defrosters, so I don't know, but we'll figure it out. This video might not come out at all with all the wind, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna keep driving and quiet for just a few more minutes. If the audio doesn't come out, it'll cut here. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully we'll start working on this car. Let's go. Oh, this is gonna be a good car, good car.